Madison Pettis calls her former partner Michael Porter Jr. a psychopath. Madison Pettis, a former Disney Channel actress, claimed that she ended her relationship with Nets forward Michael Porter Jr. because he was a psychopath. When Pettis appeared on the podcast In Your Dreams with Owen Thiele last week, she talked about her ex and described her evening regimen and relaxation techniques. Pettis, 27, stated, "I'll probably watch a basketball game and have a glass of wine. I enjoy sports a lot because they help me relax a little. Despite being a Warriors fan, I watch a lot of basketball because I have NBA League Pass on DirecTV." Before Thiele asked her whether she would consider becoming a basketball wife, she responded, "I know a lot of stuff." "Yeah," Pettis replied. "After all, my former partner is currently playing in the NBA. He was in high school and college when we started dating. He was a psychopath, which is why I ended our relationship before he joined the league. Although I don't think many athletes make excellent partners, I wouldn't rule it out because I adore what they do. I would respect them and enjoy discussing their passions with them." She didn't go into more detail. Porter and Pettis dated from 2016 to mid-2017 before the Denver Nuggets selected him with the 14th overall choice in the 2018 NBA draft. Pettis did not identify her former partner. Together, they went to the 2017 Radio Disney Music Awards in Los Angeles. Porter was dealt to the Nets in June of last year after winning a title with Denver in 2023. Porter's comments regarding women in relationships caused a stir 2 months later. In August of last year, Porter revealed on the One Night with Steiny podcast that he would test women by having them watch Andrew Tate, a notorious online figure and former professional kickboxer, to see whether they had dated anyone he knew. "I need to learn more about their beliefs. I won't claim to be a misogynist or anything, but I'll play some Andrew Tate and watch how they respond." Porter remarked, "I'll bring up conversations and play devil's advocate just to see how this girl thinks about certain things." He hasn't responded to Pettis' remarks yet. The episode in which Madison Pettis described her ex-boyfriend Michael Porter Jr. as a psychopath is striking not because it reveals a detailed account of troubling behavior, but because it intersects with broader currents in public discourse about celebrity relationships, personal branding, and how we talk about emotional or psychological traits in the digital age. Pettis' comment was delivered almost offhandedly on a podcast. She didn't offer specific incidents or narrative of abuse. Rather, she characterized her feelings with a single loaded word. In everyday speech, psychopath can be shorthand for "this person felt deeply wrong for me," but clinically it refers to a specific personality profile involving persistent patterns of behavior rarely diagnosed lightly. That distinction matters, especially when two people in question are public figures and the comment reverberates through media channels. Casual psychiatric labeling can reinforce misconceptions about mental health and risk conflating personal frustration with clinical conditions. Part of why this statement is gaining traction is that Porter's own past comments have drawn scrutiny. His remarks about using polarizing content as a way to test potential partners tapped into conversations about dating dynamics that many find problematic or tone-deaf. Other commentary, like publicly discussing financial splits as relationship litmus tests, feeds into a narrative that his approach to relationships is unconventional, at best. These moments haven't gone unnoticed by online communities, where reactions range from humorous dismissal to serious concern over what these views suggest about respect and empathy in intimate contexts. The spotlight effect amplifies everything. Athletes and entertainers already navigate a minefield where personal statements become public narratives. When personal lives and relationships spill into media coverage, they're often filtered through both fans' emotional investments and broader cultural debates about gender roles, emotional intelligence, and authenticity. Pettis' remarks reflect one person's boundary drawn with a phrase that demands scrutiny. They prompt questions about how society interprets public figures' interpersonal behavior and how quickly we translate personal feelings into generalized judgments. This story isn't just about one relationship. It's about how modern culture magnifies private dynamics into public spectacle and what that means for how we understand integrity, personality, and communication in the public eye.